shave. First thing you want to make sure you do is shave while you're in the shower or immediately after getting out of the shower. The shower softens your beard, softens your hairs, and that's what you want before you shave. You want soft, subtle, manageable hair so that it glides off easily when you shave. So the best thing to do is to moisten your hair, moisten it well, get it well lubricated so that it's not going to be a harsh shave when you finally do shave. Okay, it's going to be smooth. It's going to go really simply for you if you make sure that your hair has been moist. If you have coarse hair, another tip I can give you is to use hair conditioner while you're in the shower. Go ahead and place the conditioner on your beard, all over, and in your head if you're going to shave your head, and just let that sit while you shower, while you bathe the rest of your body. Then when you're done, rinse it off, and when you get out of the shower, you'll be surprised at how soft your hairs are and how ready they will be to be shaved. And that's the go. What do you need to shave? You just need a few things to shave. Of course, you need a razor. This here is a Mach 3. I'm not sure which Mach it is. It's one of the Machs, Gillette Machs. There's so many that I can't even keep up with it, nor do I want to. It's not that important, but they keep adding blades to these things. They keep adding things. This one has some vibration that goes on while you shave. I kind of like that feature. That's pretty cool. It helps it glide better on the gel, on the shaving cream. But yeah, you really don't need, to be honest, you don't need more than one blade. It's very hard to find one blade razors these days, and the ones that have one blades are disposable, and those aren't the best. If you want to really invest in a good razor blade, I would suggest the safety razor, and they cost about $50 a pop, but they, I think, are the best. I think when you go back to the old school of shaving, I think that's when they had it right. Now we're just getting into gimmicks, gimmickry, and just a bunch of fluff here. Though I do like this one. This one works well for me. It's not that bad. But again, you don't need 3 blades. And the theory behind the 3 blades is that the first blade will cut your hair slightly. The second blade will cut a little further, and the third blade, oh, that's going to get it all. And that's ludicrous. The first blade should get all the hair that you need to get. And also they say that the first blade will pull the hair so that the second blade can come by and cut it even closer. First, you don't want your hairs pulled before you cut them. You definitely don't want that. That's how you get ingrown hairs. And we'll talk about that a little later, but you don't need that. So you need a razor blade. Secondly, you need some shaving cream. Now, again, old school, you can get the shaving soap, get you a bowl, and whip it up with the brush. The main thing you should have before shaving, or when shaving, is a shaving brush. You can have either a badger hair brush or a boar's hair brush. I believe the boar's hair brush is more expensive and foams up better. But this is the key. This is so soothing. Put the shaving cream all over this thing. Put it in warm water and rub it around your hair. Just constantly do this, for 15 minutes. Build up that foam, get that fluff going, and you'd be surprised that when you shave, it's just going to come off very simply. So this is the key to good shaving. I'm just declaring that right now. This is the key. A shaving brush. Every man should have a shaving brush. If you don't have one, get one. This one I got at Walmart. So they're not all expensive. A lot of them are, but this one's pretty good. Now it's going to shed when you first use it, but after you use it a few times, it's not going to shed anymore. So, all right. Shaving cream is important. I have here Edge. It's not probably the best, but it does create a nice foam. That's what you want. You want some thick foam going on, and that's why you mix these two: hot water or warm water, the Edge in here, and just go with it. This thing is the key, though, to getting a nice lather on your face. If you're gonna use this, use a gel. Gels are far better than the foam in the can. The foam in the can is ridiculous. Never buy that. That stuff is a waste of money. You need something that's going to be a little thick, and it's going to be able to grab the hairs and create a nice barrier, slick barrier between your skin and the razor. And this will do it. I have some soap, cream soap, in the bowl. I haven't used it yet, so I can't tell you how that's going to work, but I hear it's really good. So Whatever you get, make sure it's thick, make sure it's not. Alright, you want to make sure your razor is clean. By the way, if you drop this in the shower, replace your cartridge immediately. Don't reuse it if you drop it on the floor. If this blade gets any kind of indentation, even if it's microscopic and you can't see it with the naked eye, this can really jack up your face. So if you ever drop your razor, please replace the cartridge. You need a clean, straight, smooth razor when shaving. Okay, you don't want another thing before you shave. If you have a long beard, like mine is, I need to shave, but it's not very long. If you have a long beard, you need to get some clippers and trim it down so that when you get to the razor, it'll cut. And you don't want to waste the sharpness of your razor on trying to get through a thick beard. So go ahead and clip it down with some clippers first. Get it down to a low level. Okay. And then now you're ready to shave. Once you've got your lather going, you've got shaving cream all over, you take your razor and you're under running water. Standing water is not good. A lot of people do it, but you're getting the bacteria and the germs and the dirt that you're shaving off back on the razor. You want your razor to be clean every time. So rinse it under warm water and start and just sweep down with the grain. If you have sensitive skin, you might try going against the grain after you're done going with the grain, and if you don't get irritated, then great, you can get a closer shave, but definitely go with the grain at first. Never pull your skin and shave. When you pull your skin, you're taking the hair out of its natural form, and when you do that and shave, your hair may come back out like it was before it was stretched, and that can cause an ingrown hair, and you don't want to do that. Okay, so you never want to pull. You want to shave the way the hair is naturally. You don't want to contort the skin. Okay, you're going to apply some pressure, but not a lot of pressure. You're going to let the razor do most of the work, the gliding. If you're having to press really hard to get your shave, then your blade needs replaced. And I would suggest not using a blade more than 4 times, because then it starts getting dull. So you need to replace your blade, but really once you just sweep over, the blade should cut the hair nicely. Also, when you're done shaving, make sure you rinse your blade off and pour some alcohol over your blade. And you can do that before you shave as well, so you get off any bacteria or airborne particles, debris that gets on your razor. You want to keep your razor meticulously clean, because that's going on your skin. You're shaving off top layer, and you really want to make sure that that's totally clean. Also, if you can find a stand such as this, this is where I store my razor, and you want to make sure that your razor, stainless steel, is not touching anything. If it's sitting on the counter in a pool of water or something, it can get rusted out, and you can't put rusted blades on your skin. Absolutely not. So take care of it. Pour alcohol on it before and after you shave. Store it to where it's not, the blades are not touching anything. Okay, it can air dry. Very important. All right. So once you're done shaving, you feel it feels good. You want to put some aftershave on. Now, I suggest not using the alcohol liquid aftershave because of the burn. If it burns, typically that's a sign that it's not good for your body. God invented pain to keep us away from things that can harm us. So I would suggest just some type of lotion. After's good. Anything with I use just my face moisturizer and rub it in, and that works fine for me. So find whatever works for you. Any kind of lotion, cream would be good.